Imagine what you have to do when you are Imagine what you have to do when you are hosting a family. You have to clean the house, prepare for dinner, and make sure that everything is set out. It can take a while to get everything ready, but that's only for a few hours. Then, could you imagine if someone, a stranger, came to your house and said they needed a place to stay and eat, but you hadn't been prepared one single bit? What would you do? Where would they stay? Well, Dido, the queen of Carthage, was in this very situation. A large number of men came to her island looking for a place to stay, but rather than declining and sending them back into the storm, she accepted them. She showed them what a true host must show. She showed them love and hospitality, even when it was difficult. Hospitality is the virtue of gladly receiving and caring for guests, strangers, and those in need, and treating them with honor as a person made in the image of God. Dido was sitting out inside, looking out her window as a heavy storm raged outside. Trees were knocked over, waves rushed onto the shore, and thunder and lightning lit up the sky. It was so loud they had to shout to be heard. Suddenly, a soldier walked in. "Your Majesty, a huge fleet of men have arrived on our island and want to stay," the soldier yelled over the thunder. "Please bring them in," Dido said. So the soldier brought in their leader. Their leader was our one and only warrior, Aeneas. Aeneas had just traveled a long journey and was very tired. He was in need of rest. His boat and crew could no longer manage in the storm. He greeted her and asked her whether she would be willing to host him and his crew as guests. This was a hard question for Dido. She was not expecting them to stay. Because of the storm, they had already been low on resources and space because it was taken up by her people. She was not sure where to stay. She knew they needed a place, and in the end, she decided she had to be a true host and let them stay. Relieved, Aeneas left to tell his crew, but once he was out of earshot, the soldier asked how they would ever fit 50 men. She responded that she did not know, but what she did know is that the gods would provide. Even though Dido was a Trojan, she still hosted them while putting faith in her gods. During that time, it was rare to host others who were not your own kind. She was not from Troy, but from Carthage. She showed hospitality to these men even when it was difficult. She gave them clothes, a place to sleep, and food to eat. Dido had made a huge sacrifice in a difficult time when she was not prepared. So the next time you don't feel prepared, remember Dido and how she showed hospitality in a hard time. Take the opportunity to show love just like Dido. Hospitality is another way to show love. Be a good host. Show hospitality just like Dido did with these strangers. Show love just like Dido. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And again, in Luke 14:12-14, it says, "He also said to the man who had invited him, when you give a dinner or banquet, do not invite your friends or brothers or your relatives or your rich neighbors, lest they also invite you in return, and you be repaid. But when you give a feast, invite the poor, the crippled, the lame, the blind, and you will be blessed because they cannot repay you." Jesus is the best host, and we can imitate him by returning what he has shown us so graciously by showing it to others. Thank you.